Oluwafumbi Bello. The state governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, has urged members of his team and political family to stay united for the development of the state beyond 2027. The governor called on all party leaders, stakeholders, candidates, as well as aspirants of different offices in 2027 to stick together for the continuation of the good work started by his administration in 2019. Governor Makinde stated this at a meeting with political stakeholders, attributing the success of his administration to his team, as everyone contributed and is still contributing their quotas to uplift the state. He cautioned against allowing ambitions to divide the team, stating that the 51 political posts in the general elections can only be taken by a few people who would need the generality of the people to succeed. The meeting was attended by the State Deputy Governor, Barrister Bayo Lawal, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Bundoyin, the Deputy Chief of Staff, Honorable Adeyinka Deniyi, in agency, Engineer Muftau Salau, among others. Meanwhile, the State Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, has called on political stakeholders to sustain peace ahead of the 2027 general elections, stressing the need to shun violence and promote credible electoral processes. The Public Relations Officer, Engineer Ayodele Omogbemini, made the call while speaking on the BCOS Current Affairs Breakfast Program, AM 120. Our reporter, Olamide Wolabi, files in the details.
As political activities gather momentum ahead of the 2027 elections, internal party disputes, defections, and legal battles have continued to shape Nigeria's political landscape. Speaking on the AM 120 program, the Public Relations Officer of IPAC in Oyo State, Engineer Ayodele Omogbemini, said the existence of opposition parties remains vital to democratic growth, but alleged that the ruling party has not provided a level playing field for other political parties. He noted that disputes arising from candidate selection processes have contributed to tension within political parties, adding that some politicians allegedly incite the public against traditional institutions and government authorities. He advised aggrieved aspirants to seek alternative political platforms rather than fuel crisis within their parties.
But it is obvious, even to the deaf, it is visible to the. It's actually from 1 or 2, 3 political parties currently. And we are saying as a body that don't limit your text to just 3 political parties. We have 21 political parties today. So if you pitch your tent with a particular political party and it is becoming obvious that you will not get the tickets. So if you want to
ideology and the desire to work for the welfare of the people.
Don't take citizens for granted. Citizens voted for politicians because they want good governance. If the citizens are not seeing it, one difficult, impossible person might just start a problem and others will join. It's just for one person to lead and start it, and others with similar frustration will join. So when politicians are in power, they need to realize that that power is to serve the people, not to serve themselves, not to perpetuate themselves in power. And like Obafemi Awolowo rightly said in one of his books, that the problem with us in Africa is that of tenacity of office. Once an African is in position of power, he either wants to die there or he wants to forcefully extend his tenure. And what happened in that situation is chaos. Because when people, okay, this is BCOS, a sack is on, the staff is on suspension or sacked, and the staff refuse to leave the premises of the BCOS, what will you people do? You invite the police to come and check the staff or ask your security to put the person out. So that is what is likely to happen to politicians who wants to force themselves on the people, particularly when the people are not happy.
The stakeholders also advised electorates not to allow themselves to be used as instruments of violence by politicians, warning that such individuals are often abandoned after elections. They urge voters to remain vigilant, peaceful, and vote responsibly during the 2027 elections. Olamide Wolabi, BCOS News.
The State Police Command says it has arrested 8 members of a suspected motorcycle theft syndicate operating in the Kishi area of the state. According to a statement by the Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Ayonla Adeolayinka, the suspects were apprehended on the 8th of May following credible intelligence that some individuals were in possession of motorcycles suspected to have been stolen within Kishi town. The statement explained that operatives attached to the Kishi division swiftly mobilized to the area, leading to the arrest of the suspects and the recovery of 4 suspected stolen motorcycles. Police say preliminary investigation and interrogation revealed that the suspects confessed to the involvement in the unlawful possession and theft of the motorcycles. Further investigation is ongoing to identify the rightful owners of the recovered motorcycles and uncover other members of the syndicate. BCOS television is now on Niger TV app, and you can watch us from any part of the world. Also, BCOS website is live. Kindly visit www.bcostv.com. You can also reach us on GoTV, channel 134 and channel 113 on Star Times. And now, before I go, contribute your quota to move Oyo State forward. And that ends Oyo State today. Thank you for staying with us. Good afternoon.
Welcome to another episode of Converse in an Apron. I am your host, Miss Anne.
I'm Pei.
And I'm Fumilayo.
So today I'm finishing off the ingredients for this dish. So I have my protein here and stockfish.
3 different kinds of breakfast today, 3 in 1. So me, I'm going to be making my favorite go-to breakfast that I can eat every day.
That's the last week. Okra pepper soup is ready.
Serve for me. Give them.
Oilless
It's not too spicy for me. Coconut milk moi moi. Well, today we are going to find out how we make that. I don't understand why I struggle with this moi moi wrap. I have found somebody who likes it more than fully. Wow.
Ẹ káàsán, mú kí wàá kú dédé àsìkò yìí, mú kí wàá káàbọ̀ sórí ìròyìn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wa fún tòní. Olúwaṣeun Akínọ̀ṣun ni orúkọ mi. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ yìí, Onímọ̀-ẹ̀rọ Ṣèyí Mákindé, ti rọ àwọn alájọṣe rẹ̀ nínú òṣèlú láti wà ní ìṣọ̀kan kí ìlọsíwájú lè bá ìpínlẹ̀ yìí tayọ ọdún 2027. Gómìnà ké sí àwọn aṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà, àwọn tọ́rọ̀ kàn tó fi mọ́ àwọn tó ń gbèrò láti díje fún ipò òṣèlú kan tàbí òmíràn lọ́dún 2027 láti wà ní ìṣọ̀kan kí iṣẹ́ rere tí ìjọba rẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọdún 2019 lè máa tẹ̀síwájú. Gómìnà Mákindé sọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi ìpàdé tó ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn tọ́rọ̀ kàn tó sì ní àṣeyọrí tí ìjọba òun ṣe kò sẹ́yìn bí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe kó ipa tiwọn náà sí ìlọsíwájú ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ó ké sí wọn láti má ṣe jẹ́ kí nǹkan tí wọ́n ń gbèrò láti dì lọ́jọ́ iwájú dá ìyapa sílẹ̀ láàrin wọn. Ó fìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ wípé kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ni yóò ní àǹfààní láti díje fún ipò 51 tó ṣíbi ìpàdé náà láti rí igbákejì gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ yìí amòfin Adébáyọ̀ Lawal àti olórí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àti orí igbákejì.
tí ó wáyé lọ́dún 2027 wàhálà ẹnu ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú yíyàgbà láti inú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú kan bọ́ sínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú mìíràn àti ẹjọ́ lóríṣiríṣi ló ti gbòde kan báyìí lágbo òṣèlú lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò iléeṣẹ́ wa AM 120 alukoro fún ẹgbẹ́ IPAC nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Onímọ̀-ẹ̀rọ Ayọ̀délé Ọmọgbéminíyì sọ pé àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú alátakò ló nípa pàtàkì nínú ìdàgbàsókè ètò òṣèlú àwarawa, ṣùgbọ́n ó fẹ̀sùn kan ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú tó ń ṣèjọba tí ò fún àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú yòókù láàyè láti rí mú mi. Onímọ̀-ẹ̀rọ Ọmọgbéminíyì wòye pé wàhálà tó ń wáyé nítorí yíyan àwọn olùdíje nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú ló mú kí ìkáyàsókè wà nínú gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú, pẹ̀lú àfikún pé àwọn olóṣèlú kan tún ti ń lo àwọn aráàlú láti fi máa gbójú agan sáwọn orí adé àti àwọn aláṣẹ tó wà nípò ìjọba. Ó rọ gbogbo àwọn tínú bá ń bí nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú kan láti wọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú mìíràn darapọ̀ mọ́ dípò kí wọ́n wà nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà kí wọ́n sì máa dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. Nígbà tí òun náà tún sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ètò ọ̀hún, èèkàn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Josiah Olúfẹ́mi bẹnu àtẹ́lu ìgbésẹ̀ kan èyí tí ó ṣàpèjúwe rẹ̀ bí nǹkan tí ò dára tó pẹ̀lú bí àwọn ẹ̀ka ètò ìdájọ́ ṣe ń dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Olúfẹ́mi tún fẹ̀sùn kan àwọn olóṣèlú kan tí wọ́n lo àǹfààní àwọn ìdájọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ láti máa fi dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú wọn, èyí tí ó sì ń fa wàhálà àwọn nígunnígun tó fi mọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń kúrò nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú kan bọ́ sínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú míì. Lórí wàhálà nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP, ó ṣàlàyé pé ilé ẹjọ́ tó ga jùlọ nílẹ̀ yìí ti yanjú àwọn wàhálà ipò aṣáájú tó wà nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà, pẹ̀lú àfikún pé bí ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà ṣe darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APM nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló jẹ́ nítorí ìròrí òṣèlú kan náà tí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ méjèèjì ní àti ìpinnu láti ṣiṣẹ́ fún ìdàgbàsókè àti ìgbáyégbádùn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Àwọn tọ́rọ̀ kàn náà gba àwọn olùdìbò nímọ̀ràn láti má ṣe jẹ́ kí àwọn olóṣèlú lò wọ́n fún dídá wàhálà sílẹ̀ láàrin ìlú pẹ̀lú ìkìlọ̀ pé àwọn olóṣèlú náà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti lò wọ́n tán ó ní wọ́n dà wọ́n sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ètò ìdìbò tí ó wáyé. Wọ́n tún rọ àwọn olùdìbò láti jẹ ẹni tí ó jẹ ojúlàlá kan fi ń sọrí kí wọ́n sì máa lépa ètò àlàáfíà. Bákan náà kí wọ́n dìbò síbi tí ó tọ́ lásìkò ètò ìdìbò tí ó wáyé lọ́dún 2027. Ayọ̀rìndé Ọlágòkè ló ròyìn fún iléeṣẹ́ BCOS.
Afurasí 8 ló ti kó sí páńpẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ti ìpínlẹ̀ yìí lórí ẹ̀sùn pé wọ́n jí ọ̀kadà gbé. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde tí alukoro fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá náà DSP Àyànládé Ọláyínká fi síta